What's up, guys? Welcome to a very special edition of Bro Do Even Pinball. We are joined by special guest MC Lars, who is playing tonight at Montage Music Hall in Rochester, New York. Thanks for joining us, man.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Very cool of you to come out and do this with us.
Man. No problem.
So we're going to do kind of an abbreviated version of our normal show. Kevin's going to interview Lars, and then Lars is going to play us one-on-one.
Great.
Ready for this?
Let's get into it.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, for the folks who might not know MC Lars, you have an English degree from Stanford, and you have a background in punk rock. How did you get into hip hop?
I always liked hip hop because it was like I felt like it was a direct way to express myself. I got more into it in college. I went to college in the early 2000s, and like that's when all the indie stuff was kind of like crossing over. To me, it felt like the best way to express myself. And I used my like background in setting up punk and hardcore shows to do hip hop shows.
Nice.
And then here we are in Rochester.
Absolutely. So you were on the Warped Tour over the summer, right?
Yeah.
And so how was that experience for you versus like a big, huge festival versus a little club like this?
Yeah, Warped Tour's cool. I mean, this is more mellow because it's like Warped Tour. You have the sun, the wind, the rain, and the noise from every stage. So it's a different kind of thing. But I met my friends Koo Koo Kangaroo, who I don't know if you can see in the background. They are on tour with me, and yeah, Warped Tour's cool for meeting different people from different scenes.
For sure.
Have you guys been to it?
Oh yeah. Well, in my younger days.
Yeah.
I'm a dad now, so
Cool.
maybe in a couple years I'll be taking him.
Cool.
So I saw at the Buffalo stop of the Warped Tour, somebody stole your Zelda necklace.
Yeah.
Did you ever get it back?
Oh, but I made another one. Yeah.
I want to personally apologize for all of Buffalo for that.
Oh, no problem.
Whoever that was.
Things disappear on
It
tour.
is. So we're here to play pinball.
Great.
Would you say you're a pinball fan? How often do you play, or anything like that?
There's a Simpsons pinball game that I think is cool.
Yeah.
That has all the characters.
I saw a video of you playing it on YouTube.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
would you say? Do you have a favorite game? Is that your favorite game?
Probably that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a big Simpsons fan, Hans
Definitely.
Coleman and all that, right?
Yeah.
All right, are you a Doctor Who fan? Because we have this machine here today.
My sister is.
Okay.
How heavy is this?
It's a couple 100 pounds.
Is it fragile to transport?
250 pounds. No.
Yeah.
You move them quite a bit.
They're an industrial piece of equipment, but
It's amazing.
We're professionals at this point.
yeah.
That's cool.
So it's not an insignificant task to move it around, but
What type of guests do you usually have
guests?
on your Switch show?
It's usually just folks in the Buffalo Pinball League, people in the area who like to play.
Cool.
You're our first celebrity guest, so you're breaking new
cool.
ground on Brady Even Pinball. So we do have one question from a fan.
Yeah.
From Mixer Tuna, aka Mike. Are you going to be a true player for real tonight on this machine?
Always.
All right. Well, let's get into it.
Cool.
Before we get into it, Zombie Dinosaur LP, November 6th.
November 6th.
Pre-order it on iTunes.
That's right. Thank you.
Or
Yeah.
come out to the show and get it live at the show.
That's right.
All right. So you're going to face off against Nick first.
Okay.
And we'll see who is the champion of pinball here at the
Okay.
show.
You gotta go first or second?
You go first.
All right. So you want to try to get it back in there. So I just lock
Okay.
the ball. I'm gonna try to get in that other lock that's flashing now. So. That was the dangerous part. You gotta hit this thing like, I don't know how many times, Kevin.
It's all the things laid up. You should have picked Dr. 6 over here. Or no, 7's good.
I did. And that's what happens.
It's just take a mercy.
You gotta boss it.
Yeah.
Can I put my light in here?
That's on the drain. All right, you're up.
My turn. Cool.
All right, here we
Good
go.
work. How'd you do?
Did alright. I'm setting the table right now.
Okay, cool. That means setting the score. Setting the
What I'm trying to do is get into multi-ball.
Yeah.
So you see that green thing that's flashing up there? You want to hit that. So you want to like lock two balls up there.
Okay,
You want to
cool.
try to work towards multi-ball.
So we're on the same team or different teams?
Different team. Yeah.
So it's like it just reset?
Yep, now so your score's there, your first ball,
cool.
so we alternate every ball.
Alright, Doctor Who. So which iteration of Doctor Who is this?
This came out in the early 90s. So you're still up.
Okay, cool.
Came out in the early 90s. I think it was for an anniversary of Doctor Who, so it's not any of the modern ones that are on the air now.
How many physical pinball machines you guys own collectively?
I have 6 of them, and Kevin has how many? 8.
Jeez. That's amazing.
It's a crazy hobby. Once you get into it, they just multiply, you know what I mean?
Cool. Your turn?
Yep. Cool. So we'll get a total of 3 balls.
Started out in the early 1900s, I think, but it was called pinball because it's like you would launch a ball and there would be all these pins in the playfield.
Oh wow!
And you would just come down and there would be no flippers.
You guys are so smart.
So in like the 30s or 40s, they came out with the first game of flippers, and that really kind of changed the game.
Okay.
It went from being like a game of chance to a game of skill.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's like physics to the trajectory of when you flip it.
Exactly. So based on like where it is on the flipper and how fast it's coming, that's going to affect where your ball goes when you flip it.
Wow, you guys are pros. So there are pinball tournaments.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We just played in a tournament down in Pittsburgh that has like 650 players in it.
Jeez.
Yeah,
it's growing. It seems like a resurgence right now.
You get it all again.
Are there any rappers who rap about pinball?
That was one of the questions I wanted to ask. Would you ever do a song about pinball or use your music in a pinball machine?
Sure, yes.
That'd be awesome.
That's cool. So your turn?
Right, yeah. So we're both on our final ball right now.
Okay, cool. I think there's like a return to pinball because people are kind of like tired of staring at screens.
Dude,
absolutely.
That's my exact answer. Yeah. You spend all day at work staring at screens. It's too much.
So, interacting with a real physical object. And the social side of it too is like you get together with your buddies and you hang out and you play pinball. And, you can play on Xbox Live, but it's not quite the same, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. What do pinball machines cost?
Anywhere from a couple $100 to like, there's brand new ones coming out now that are like $8,000-9,000.
Wow, really? What do you think is the most valuable retro pinball? Like, is there one that's super valuable because of its historical importance?
Yeah, there's a game called Big Bang Bar. They only made like 200 of them, and those go for like $1,250 or $12,000 to $50,000 usually.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I saw your attacking Lars or whatever.
Lars Attacks, yeah.
Yeah, Lars Attacks. There's an Attacking Mars pinball game, so it might be
cool. That's really cool.
All right, here's your last chance.
Last chance. Let's see what we got.
All right. There you go.
get into the rhythm of the physics
Yeah,
of
sure.
it.
Totally.
Yeah. It's like fishing.
Yes.
So there are people who specifically fix pinball machines, probably, huh?
Sure.
There's probably a
Yeah.
lot of intricate parts.
These things are maintenance hogs, man. They a lot going on. They break quite often.
Yeah.
You gotta figure, you know, you're smashing a metal ball into all the little parts all over the playfield all the time. Stuff's gonna break.
And this machine's like 30 years old, 20 years old.
Yeah, so this one's about 20 years old, 20, 25. All right, game one is done. Nick Lane takes the first victory.
Cool.
All right, you're gonna battle me now.
Uh-oh.
All right. So you wanna go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right. And before you start, you can pick your doctor on the back with the clippers,
cool, cool.
and they all do different things. So.
Cool.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
So you lock ball one, and you put another ball into the shooter lane for you.
Now try to get the other one right there, the other flashing lock.
Oh.
Your turn?
Yeah.
So it'll save your progress.
Cool. I'll be watching you back here.
All right. Oh. It was not a very good ball for me, so you're up.
Okay. Hey guys. You made it. How you been? Good to see you. Good to see you. How's it going, man? You guys see the pinball machine?
Pinball with Lars.
It's these guys. They're from Buffalo.
Hi, how are you? What's up? Hi, good to see you.
Is it my
All
turn?
right.
Yeah, you're up, buddy.
Yeah, we'll play around.
All right, yeah, you try to hit it up in that other lock up there.
Okay.
Nice. That's a good trick.
Yeah, this is close tickets for this tour anyway. Yeah, totally. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. I'm gonna set up some merch here. That's what we said. Thanks for being here. Even though we're not looking.
You get two?
I think that's it. We got one more ball to go here.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm gonna go and then you'll be up again. So when you're out on the road, do you ever run into arcades or pinball machines or things like that? You stop and play. If there's one in the bar or something, will you play it?
Yeah. I'm not honestly a big gamer, but like, it's definitely a cool thing.
Yeah. It's like a
almost
cool
like
vibe about pinball, you know?
Yeah. And they're everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely experiencing a comeback right now.
That's cool.
Oh, all right, you're up.
Cool.
Ball three for Lars.
All three. What would you say is the pinball capital of America?
I would say it's, well,
Buffalo?
Pittsburgh is pretty big.
Chicago. That's where they manufacture pretty much all of them.
You're up again. You're up again.
So how do you know if you get two balls in a turn as opposed to one?
There's usually like a grace period for the first 10 seconds, so if you drain quickly,
Okay.
they'll give the ball back to you, kind of like a fairness thing. Sometimes you just get bad luck.
Is there someone who's like the world champion pinball person
Yeah.
in the world?
There is. One of the best players in the world is Keith Elwin from California.
Whoa. And that's his career.
No one can do this full time, but you know, if you're good, you can make, I don't know, maybe at the most winning all major tournaments over 40,000 a year.
Yeah.
But no one's
That was
doing
if you
it
took
full
first place
time.
in every major
That's a
tournament.
lot.
All right, well, that's it.
Good job, guys.
Lars.
Nice
thanks,
being on your
Thanks
show.
for coming on.
Thanks for
Thanks for being on, Brody.
Thanks for
Great
having
all
me.
of you.
Thank you.
Don't forget, Zombie Dinosaur LP, November 7th. 7th or 6th? November 6th.
It's the 6th. Yes. Yeah.
Definitely grab a copy. It's awesome. You'll love it.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Yeah, thanks,
Thanks for coming. Future pinballers.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys want catch some live pinball, we have a show on Twitch every Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Check us out also on buffalopinball.com. Thanks for joining us.
Yay!
Thanks, Lars.
You guys are tight.
All right, take it easy, man.
Cool, I'm glad you made it.